Hello, all. Good afternoon, and we welcome you to another wonderful match in the NSCI Cricket League 2024. And this is your commentator Shalin Gupta, welcoming all the viewers and the spectators who've joined us live for this match from the Somaya Cricket Ground, and the ones that have been watching this tournament throughout on the YouTube channel and the live stream of this wonderful tournament. This tournament has been sponsored by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, and the Royal Goldfield Club Resort team is proud to be the powered the sponsors for the NSCI NCL, away from the urban chaos and situated in Dapoli in the majestic setting of Konkan. Royal Goldfield Club Resort, popularly known as the RGFR, is spread across 40 acres and overlooking the Arabian Sea. Home to state-of-the-art sporting and recreational facilities, the Royal Goldfield Club Resort invites NSCI members to experience a sporting infrastructure built to international standards and enjoy a warm hospitality. Well, this is a wonderful match happening at the Somaya Cricket Ground, and two brilliant teams are locking horns today. And the news from the center is that the Learner'S Academy Lions, they won the toss, and they've chosen to field first, and the Performance Racing Wolfpack team have been asked to bat first. This is the first delivery coming. Watsal has been given the new ball to start the attack from the Learner's team. And on strike is Kumar Adnani and Kamran Ahmed, the opening pair for the Performance Racing Wolfpack. That's the first delivery. What a delivery to start with. Oh, and that's a wide given by the umpire. Probably not close to the wide mark and away from that. So first runs on the board, courtesy a wide. Kumar Adnani facing Watsal. That's the first delivery, the legitimate one. That's a good piece of bowling. He's taken a quick single as well. Good start by the opening pair. Kumar gets off the mark. Pushes it to cover point for a single and opens his account. Watsal bowling his first over. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Bowling from the far end, Watsal. A wonderful opening bowler. And Kamran on strike for the first time in this match. This is just the first over. They were asked to bat first. The Performance Racing Wolfpack team. And this is the NSCI Cricket League 2024, which is powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort. Watsal with his next delivery. Oh, that's edged. And that should be the first boundary in this match. That was a genuine edge. Flew through. Powered by the Royal Goldfield Club point. Just have a look at that. The back foot point fielder tried to stop that. But that's a boundary. Oh, that was very close of getting caught. But Kamran opened his account with a boundary. Not the most comfortable shot as far as Kamran is concerned. That was a genuine edge. Watsal coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a good drive by Kamran. This could be a chance of a couple of runs. There's a sweeper out there, does well. 2 runs taken by Kamran. He started off nicely after that boundary. Bowling slightly wide of the off stump. Watsal needs to be within the stumps. Already 8 on the board. 3 deliveries still to go. This is the first over of this match. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely straight down the wicket for a single. Oh, and that's a very good piece of fielding. A good throw as well, direct hit. But Kamran was comfortably home. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, and that's a peach of a delivery. Very close to the outside edge. Drawing him forward and almost edging that. Adnani, just have a look at that. Oh, that was so close. Good piece of bowling. And that's a wide down the leg side. So another run added to the tally, and this time the extra given by the bowler seems to be loosening up in the first over. A lot of runs already given by the bowler. However, some good batting as well by Kamran and Adnani. Good delivery. That's a good comeback. So the first over being bowled. 10 without loss after the first. Shaival has been asked to share the new ball along with Watsal. On strike is Kamran Ahmed, who's on 7 already of just 3 deliveries. Kumar Adnani, 1 of 3. That's a good start by both these players. Good delivery by Shaival. Kamran plays it nicely for a single. The mid-wicket fielder is there to stop that. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely too. Backward square leg stops it. Just a single. Coming into bowler's next delivery, Shaival. It's a good delivery. He's played that nicely again, but he needs to slightly bowl around the off stump, drifting on the mid and leg stump and giving easy runs on the onside at the moment. Kamran takes a single, and Adnani back on strike. Oh, that's played in the air. Short of the fielder at mid-on, just a dot delivery. Was trying to clear the infield, but almost giving it into the hands of the mid-on fielder. Shaival bowling a good delivery on that occasion. Oh, another good delivery, and this time it seems it's a no ball. Chance for an out. Oh, he's missed that. That was so close. That was just not required. The run. Almost putting his partner in a lot of danger there. Kamran. Just have a look at that replay. That was so close of being run out. Was not even in the frame had that ball hit. Lucky to be still there, and that was not a good run, to be honest. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, that's a good shot. There's a fielder out there. Just a single. The long off does well. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely too. Just a dot. And that's the end of the second over. That's a good over by Shaival. The sixth of that, and the score after 2 overs is 16 without loss. That's a very good start by the batting team. Watsal bowling his second over. That's a good delivery. Played in the air. And a single taken. But that was in the air for a long time. Could have gone to the fielder's hands, but a single taken eventually. That's a good shot. Should just be a single. The mid-off does well. This is good batting by both these players, just ticking runs and rotating the strike nicely and regularly. Trying for the quick single, chance of a run out, but this time he's sent him back at the right time. Just a dot delivery. That's a good delivery again. He's played it straight to point. The backward point does well. Another dot, so that's a good over by Vatsal till now. Oh, that's a full toss. He's played that brilliantly. Could be the boundary that he was looking for. But there's a fielder out there. Just a single. Good shot, but would be slightly disappointed. This was a full toss and could have been dispatched outside the boundary as well. Could manage to get a single only. So Kumar back on strike. Oh, he's played that brilliantly, but the fielder would be able to chase that. Couple of runs for the taking here. That's a good piece of batting by Kumar. That was a good shot, clearing the infield easily. But the mid-on fielder did well to stop that. .21 for no loss after 3 overs. That's a good start. The run rate is 7 per over at the moment. That's a good start by Shaival to his second over. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, but straight to the fielder at short covers. Good piece of fielding, stopping the single. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. He's taken the single really well. Responded to the call nicely. Kumar Adnani on that occasion. Could have been slightly difficult, but he managed to reach the crease well in time. So great effort by the opener. And that's a wide, way outside that mark. No hesitation by the umpire in stretching his arms. A run added to the tally again, so they need to be careful with these extras. They're chasing the score, and they would be more happy if the extras are controlled right from the word go. However, they have given few of them till now. This is just the fourth over. In the air, this could be the first wicket. There's a fielder underneath that, and he takes a simple catch. So that's the first wicket for the fielding team, and Shaival gets the breakthrough for his team. And the performance racing Wolfpack lose their first wicket in the form of Kumar Adnani. Shaival takes the first wicket. Learner's Academy Lions get their breakthrough, and Adnani going back to the pavilion. .23 for 1, and we'll show you the replay how he got out. Was trying to clear the infield once again. Did not get the right connection, and a good catch by the mid-off fielder. Just have a look at that. That's easy peasy for him. And the first wicket is down for the performance racing Wolfpack team, who have been asked to bat first after they lost the toss today in this NSCI Cricket League 2024, which is powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, the RGFR. Neeraj Bajaj is the new batsman. Shaival bowling a good first delivery to Neeraj, who misses that and was trying to cut that, but the pace on that was a good one. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. Wicket to wicket, basic stuff by Shaival. Very effective though. Just a dot again. Neeraj plays it nicely. Oh, what a delivery. That's a peach. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And Neeraj bamboozled completely. Just have a look at that. That was pitched on the perfect spot. Wow. That was so close. Almost getting the outside edge, and acknowledges that, Neeraj. And that's the end of the fourth over. A very good over by Shaival. And that's 24 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs fielded. Vatsal coming to bowl his third over. That's a wonderful shot by Kamran. Played straight down the ground. This should be a boundary. Nobody will be able to stop that. What a shot that is. Wonderfully played. Pitched up. And Kamran is so good with the straight bat when he plays those shots. Just have a look at that for a replay once again. Absolutely brilliant. Midon had no chance there. What a shot that is for a boundary. A similar shot this time for a single. The mid-on was finer on that occasion. That's a good delivery. Neeraj playing it nicely. Still not off the mark. Taking his time. Good delivery. Playing it nicely with a straight bat as well. So good cricket all round. But a dot delivery eventually. Vatsal has been slightly expensive. This is his third over. He's given 20 runs. Kamran is playing a really good knock at the moment. 18 of just 15 deliveries. That's a good start he's given to his team. The run rate is just over 6 runs an over at the moment. That's a good shot by Neeraj. He's off the mark with a nice shot towards mid-on. A single taken easily by both these players. Oh, and that's a good shot. Should be a boundary. Nobody stopping that, and that's not a good delivery, to be honest. A short delivery, that too on the leg stump, and Kamran is not going to miss on that. He's already shuffled himself across the off stump to hit the hook shot, and he does really well to get a boundary there at fine leg. And that's the end of the fifth over. The score after 5 overs is 34 for the loss of 1 wicket. That's a good start by the Wolfpack team. The performance raging Wolfpack batting first after they lost the toss and were asked to bat first. Shaival bowling his third over, and that's an edge which will take the ball to the boundary. But there's a fielder out there, so just a single. And that's a bye, not an edge. So very close to the edge, but eventually given byes by the umpire. Just a single. There was a fielder out there just before the third man boundary. Very good delivery. Just a dot. Played nicely by Kamran. That's a good shot. But there's a fielder out there, does well. The point fielder again. Just a single, and Neeraj back on strike. That's a full toss. He's played that well, and what a stop by the fielder at short cover. No run given, and wonderfully fielded on that delivery. That was a good shot by Neeraj, playing it on the full, but eventually just a dot. Another wonderful delivery. He's bowling the wicket to wicket line brilliantly and relentlessly, trying to hit the spot almost on every delivery that he's bowling. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, that's a miss hit. Will that be a catch? Oh, and that's not at all good judgment by the keeper and the fielder at point. That should have been a catch, and the keeper almost went there, reached there, and then he decided to not take that. Leave it for his teammate, and that's a big miss in my opinion. Neeraj Bajaj is not a player to be staying calm when he stays for long. He can hit all the shots in the book. And that's the end of the sixth over. 36 for 1. The run rate coming down to 6 runs an over at the moment. And that's a good piece of bowling by the Learner'S academy team. The performance racing Wolfpack team 36 for 1 after 6 overs. Learner'S Academy Lions won the toss today in this NSCI Cricket League 2024 match, sponsored by and powered by Royal Goldfield Club Resort. And they elected to field first, and performance racing Wolfpack started off really well, but they've been slowing down a bit in the last 2-3 overs. 36 for 1 after 6. Shell has been introduced into the attack, and he is the one who's taken that catch. Shell was bowling when the first wicket had fallen. He was at mid-off. Shell, the left arm spinner, starting off with a full toss. That's a good shot by Kamran. Will that be a boundary? And that is a very good start to the over. A full toss hit really well. Straight down the ground. Just have a look at that. Wonderful batting by Kamran. He's picked that up really nicely for a boundary on the first delivery of his spell. Shell welcomed with a wonderful shot by Kamran. Coming into bowler's next delivery. That's a good delivery. He's played that straight to the bowler. Just a dot. That's a good comeback by Shell. Flighting the ball really well. Inviting the batsman to play the aerial shot and trying to set up the trap for him. Good delivery again. He's trying to play the big shot but gets a single in the deep in wicket region. That should be a wide. So missing the line on that occasion. Extra run added to the tally. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a big one. What a big six that is. Absolutely stunning hit by Neeraj Bajaj. Just waited for the delivery. That was a good flight offered by the bowler, and Neeraj gleefully accepting that. Just have a look at that. The full face of the bat. And up she goes. Big six by Neeraj. Straight down the ground. A treat to watch such batting. And that's his first big hit of this match. Neeraj Bajaj seems to be opening up really well. What a shot that was. Shell under pressure. This is just his first over. Already 12 of that. And another wide. And this time probably they'll get more runs on the wide. A single taken. So 2 added to the tally. 14 of just 4 deliveries. A lot of runs already being scored in the first over of Shell's spell. Just a push towards the long on for a single. Kamran Ahmed has played a wonderful knock till now, but Neeraj Bajaj now getting into the act as well. So the 50 is up in this over, the 7th over. 51 for 1. In the air, but it will fall short of the fielder at long on. Just a single to end the over. An expensive over by Shell to start off his spell. 52 for the loss of 1 wicket after 7 overs. That's a very good start. Krushanu who's being introduced into the attack, and this could be a big one. The first delivery goes to the boundary. A full toss offered. And Neeraj Bajaj playing it really well. Was that a no ball? We have to look at that. No, that doesn't seem to be anywhere close to the no ball, but there wasn't any fielder out there. And that's a boundary on the first delivery. Neeraj Bajaj has started playing some really good shots. Not a good delivery to start. A full toss on offer. Krushanu will have to improve the length. Oh, in the air, but away from the bowler. So just a single. The long off is there. Coming to bowler's next delivery. This should be a wide, way outside the off stump, and the umpire stretching his arms. So both the left arm spinners slightly expensive in their first overs. Good delivery and a very good comeback by Krushanu. Kamran giving him the due respect and playing it with a straight bat, defending it nicely. The forward defensive stroke by Kamran. Oh, and this time trying to hit the big one, but misses that completely. Just a dot delivery. This is a good piece of bowling by Krushanu. Wonderful comeback after that boundary was hit on the first delivery. Oh, in the air, could be chance of a catch, but falls short of the fielder at covers. Good piece of bowling, enticing the batsman to drive. And he's done really well in this over after being hit for a boundary on the first delivery. That's a great comeback by the bowler. That was such a wonderful delivery. Almost trapping Kamran in the flight. And this time it's slightly flattish with the trajectory. Just a single. Played nicely by Kamran for a single. That's the end of a good over by Krushanu. 7 of that. And the score is 8 overs, 59 for 1. Shell bowling his second over. That's a full toss to start with. Should be a single. The fielder does well at long off boundary. Just a single by Neeraj. He's trying to come back for the second, but sent back by Kamran. Just a single. Another full toss this time. He's not being able to cash in on that properly. Just a single towards long on, but probably missed the trick on that occasion. Kamran. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's trapped him in the flight and should be a wicket for him. Cotton bowl, Neeraj going back to the pavilion. Was trying to hit the big one, but the flight made the difference here. Brilliantly bowled, and Shell gets his first wicket, and the second wicket is down for the team. 67 for 2. This is a ninth over, and that's a very good piece of bowling by Shell. Shrenik Seth is a new batsman. He'll take strike to Shell, who's got his first wicket in his second over. That's a wonderful piece of bowling on which he got the wicket. Neeraj Bajaj enticed and lured for the big shot and got trapped in the flight. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. Is he gone? An appeal for stumping. But the umpire not interested. What a delivery. Wow. Should be a wide down the leg side. No chance to escape with that decision. Has to be a wide. Single added to the tally. Good delivery. And a single taken easy. Coming back for the second. This is absolutely high quality running by Kamran. The way he pushed Shrenik for the second. Shrenik off the mark with a couple. That's the end of the ninth over. 65 for 2 after 9 overs. Good delivery. Krishanu bowling his second over. What a start to his spell. He bowled a very good first over and then continuing with the brilliant line that he's bowling. And the guy, just have a look at that. Could be a wicket here. Could be a 6 also. Oh, that's a big one. What a shot by Kamran. That's some power behind that shot. Just have a look at that. The bottom hand coming into play. And that's a big 6. For a moment we thought the fielder would get it straight into his hands. But eventually, a big hit by Kamran, who looks to be in ominous form. Absolutely brilliant batting. Tremendous hit for a six. Bowling his next delivery, Krishanu. Oh, and this could be another big one. What a big six that is. Wow. Even bigger. And he's just utilizing the flight to his advantage. This was slightly flattish through the air, but the result the same. What a shot by Kamran. Straight down the ground for a big six. Two in a row now. Will he hit a third one as well? Good delivery. And he's played it nicely for a single. Will he come back for the second? Yes. Shrenik responding really well. This is a absolutely high quality running by both these players. Another good delivery. He's played it nicely for a single. That's an expensive over till now. That's a good delivery to end the over. And the score after 10 overs is 80 for the loss of 2 wickets. That's a very expensive over. The previous one, 15 of that. And drinks being called for. We'll be back after a drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a great start by the batting team. 10 overs, 80 for 2. Akash coming to bowl his first over, being introduced into the attack. That's a good start. He's played it nicely for a single. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. They're so quick between the wickets, both these players. Brilliant running, and Kamran has raised to 49 of just 34 deliveries. Oh, and that's his 50. Is he coming back for the second? No, and that's a wonderful 50 by Kamran. In just 35 deliveries, he scored a brilliant half century. What a batting performance by Kamran. That's a good shot straight to the fielder, but just a dot on that occasion. That's a big wide, and they've taken a single as well. So two added to the tally. Not a good delivery. We'll have to bowl that again. That's a good delivery. He's played it nicely through covers for a single. Will he come back for the second? No, not this time. Quick single. Akash bowling his next delivery. Good delivery, and they've taken a quick single again. They've been really quick between the wickets, both these players. And that's the end of Akash's first over. 88 for 2 after 11. 8 of that over. And Kamran finishes his 50 in that over. So last 9 overs remaining, they would definitely be looking at scoring at least 80-90 runs in those 9 overs. They've got wickets in hand to do that. 8 remaining. What a shot that is. This would be a boundary on the first delivery. Kian introduced into the attack, and that's a no ball as well. That's a poor start to the spell. 5 runs on the first delivery, and that is still not a legitimate one. Brilliantly flicked towards Square leg for a boundary. Kamran looks to be in extremely good touch in this innings. We have seen him score so many runs in this circuit. Not only in just this tournament, but so many tournaments across the circuit. Oh, and that could be a very big one. That's a six. Wow. Big one. In the slot, and just have a look at that. Freeing his arms and hitting sixes at will at the moment. What a shot that is. And that was a long one as well. Look at the distance it covered. That's a huge hit by Kamran. He's on fire. And the beauty of these shots is, and his batting is that he plays with a straight bat in the V. It's a hallmark of a really high quality batsman. Coming to bowl is next. It's a very good drive again. Just a single. Very expensive over till now by Kian. Oh, and that's a big wide. And he'll take a single at least. So 2 added to the tally again. That's a wonderful shot, but there's a fielder out there. He's dropped it, and that's a boundary. You cannot drop Kamran when he's in such form. Just have a look at that. That was straight down his throat. Oh, and probably could have been a chance of that catch. To be fair to the fielder, that was not a drop catch, but then he should have gone for that. It was such a wonderful shot, but look at the score, 100 up already in the 12th over. That's a good delivery. He's played it nicely too. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. Wonderful running by both these players again. Easy couple. Taken by Kamran and Shrenik. Just a single. This has been a really expensive over. 19 of this already. Oh, and this time could be a catch, but falls short of the bowler. That's a good piece of bowling to end the over, but that's a very expensive over. 109 now after 12 overs. That's a very healthy run rate at the moment. Over 9 runs an over. And Kamran and Shrenik taking it really nicely. The last 8 overs in the first innings. Still a lot of Work to be done by the bowlers specifically. The batsmen are doing a great job for their team. The performance racing. Wolfpack 109 for 2 after 12 overs. Shell bowling his third over. The left arm spinner starts off nicely with a dot delivery. Bowling in the right channel. Comes down the track. Could be a chance of a big one again. And is that a boundary? We'll have to look at the umpire's signal. That's a big six. Wow. He's been dealing in sixes at the moment, Kamran. And this time over the covers. Could be another six. Wow, what a shot that is. Playing it over the extra covers. And he's playing a gem of a knock. Just have a look at that. Another flighted delivery. Offering him to hit the big one and he doesn't. Oh, what a shot that is. Does that again. Doesn't miss. This time on the offside. Absolutely brilliant batting by Kamran. Comes down the track. Will this be a boundary? There's a fielder out there. He does well, just a single. And he's raced to 83 of just 47 deliveries. Brilliant batting. Quick single taken this time. Playing it softly towards the short third for a single. It's a good delivery. He's played that nicely again. Should be a single only. There's a sweeper out there. And that's the end of another expensive over. 15 of that. The score is 124 for 2 after 13 overs. That's high quality batting by Kamran and well supported by Shenik, who's faced only 7 deliveries till now for his 4 runs. But Kamran, look at him. 84 of 48. Absolutely blistering knock till now. So performance racing Wolfpack 124 for 2. Great batting by Kamran Ahmed till now. Shagun being introduced into the attack. That's a good delivery and he's played that. Probably will be leg buys. You'll have to look at the umpire's decision. Leg by signal by the umpire. This is the NSCI Cricket League 2024 powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, being played at the Somaya Cricket Ground. And Learner'S Academy Lions are bowling first after winning the toss today. But that decision seems to be going against them at the moment. Performance racing Wolfpack, the batting team, are playing at almost 10 runs and over. 9.5 is the current run rate, thanks to a stunning knock by Kamran Ahmed, who's unbeaten, 85 of just 50 deliveries. That's a quick single taken. They're taking the single so easily. There's no pressure on any of the batsmen at the moment. That's a good shot. He's cut that brilliantly. There's a fielder out there, just a single. The sweeper stops it nicely. Good delivery. He's played it nicely too. Good delivery again, but played nicely by Kamran once again for a single. Shagun bowling a good first over, just 5 of that. 131 for 2 after 14. Last 6 overs remaining, 36 deliveries. They would want to reach at least a 180. And if Kamran is there, who knows, they might reach 200 easily. He needs to be there till the end. That's a good start by Shaival to his 4th over. This is the last of his spell. He's done really well. 10 for 1 his figures and a couple of runs taken this time by Kamran. That's a good delivery. He's coming back for the second again. That's so good between the wickets, both these. 2 runs taken again. Running in a flash. And they take the first one so quickly. Shavel bowling his next delivery. Good delivery. He's trying to come back for the second, but this time just a single. Good delivery again. Should just be a single. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. There's nobody stopping that, and could be a third one as well. Kamran is so quick. Wow. 3 runs taken. And they have been running like gazelles, to be honest. So many couples. And this time, they've run 3 runs. Oh, that's a good one. He's played it with soft hands. Should be a single. Will he come back for the second? Yes! Shanik has come back for the second again. Chance of a run out. Very close. He's done a great job. Just have a look at him. I'll show you the replay. This is high quality running. Just have a look at that. Brilliant. He pushed Kamran for the second this time. And successfully ended with a couple. Kamran needs one big hit for a memorable century. He's on 94 of 56. Wow. What a knock by him. Good delivery. He's played with a straight bat and showing quite some amount of patience, which is a very good thing. And that's the end of the 15th over. 141 for 2. And Shavel finishes off his spell with great figures of 4 overs, 20 for 1. Brilliant performance by him. 141 for 2. Last 5 overs remaining. They would definitely be eyeing a 190 score at least. Shagun starts off with a wide. This is the second over. 2 runs added to the tally. They've taken a single as well. So Kamran now again on strike and needs a big one. Will he go for that? He's been patient in the last over or so. Just one big hit can take him to the magical figure that he's looking for. That's a good delivery by Shagun. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. Easy two there for the taking. Good shot. Wide of long on for a couple. That's slow through the air. Just a single this time. The sweeper is there, not allowing the second run. Good shot by Kamran again. He's on 97 now. The dugout waiting eagerly for his century. He's been brilliant today. 97 of 59. Shanik back on strike. It's a good shot. Another single. Kamran back on strike. So 3 deliveries in this over remaining. Willie finishes century in this over. Good delivery, and he's done well to take a single again, pushing it towards long on. Played nicely by Kamran again. Shanik back on strike. Kamran 98 now of 60 deliveries. This is a 16th over. 148 is the score. 2 runs required for the 150 of the team. Oh, and that's a very, very slow delivery. He's played that towards long off for a single. Could have been a wide as well had he chosen to leave that. Kamran back on strike. The last delivery of the 16th over. He's on 98. Shagun bowling a good spell. However, this has been an expensive over. Slightly though. And he's coming for the single. And he's on 99 now. He'll retain the strike. 16 overs, 150 for 2. The 150 is up with that single. Kamran 99 of 61. 16 overs have been bowled.
Yes, sir.
It's Watsal. Coming to bowl his last over, and Kamran on 99 will be facing him. On strike is Kamran, and he's on 99. And that's a wonderful 100. Pushes towards the long off to complete a memorable century. Wow, and 62 deliveries for 100 by Kamran. He's been congratulated by the opposition bowler as well. So that's some really good sportsmanship spirit shown by Watsal. He's played a gem of a knock, unleashed himself in this innings brilliantly, and last couple of overs he's been really patient, done really well to reach that century. Shanik on strike, comes down the track, could be a couple of runs, but only a single. The fielder is there. Deep mid wicket. Fielder does well. Oh, that could be a big one. That's a huge hit. Wow. The fielders, just spectators out there. Long off. For a moment, thought he would be able to catch that, but just have a look at that. That was pitched up. And he's so good with that shot. And because he plays in the V, looks gorgeous when he hits those sixes effortlessly. Brilliant six again. Over the long off fielder coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and this is the biggest of the lot. What a shot that is. Huge six. Wow. That's the shot of the afternoon, in my opinion. Such a big hit. Wow. Giving it all he had. Just have a look at that. Vatsal not learning from his mistake on the previous delivery. Giving the slot delivery again. Getting punished severely by the batsman. We show you the replay again. What a shot that was. Just have a look at that. Oh, that's a big one. Hit with raw power. Kamran has. Look where it went. Probably he's lost the ball. He's trying to find another one. Such is the talent he possesses, this guy. An asset to any team. And performance racing Wolfpack. Opener. Has done a wonderful job today for his team. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Another wonderful shot. This time there's a long off in place. And will he come back for the second? No, just a single. Very expensive over till now by Vatsal. 40 in 3.5 overs are his figures. Quite expensive. He's played that nicely, but there's a backward point. Stops it. Just a single to end the over. 41 in his 4 overs. Quite an expensive spell by Vatsal. And the score after 17 is 165 for 2. 35 required in 3 overs if they want to reach the 200 mark. 166 for 2 after 17. Shagun bowling his next over. And he's got a wicket on the first delivery of his 3rd over. That's a brilliant piece of bowling and he's got him stumped. Shrenik coming down the track, trying to hit the big one. Misses that completely. Replay. So that's the 3rd wicket down. Just have a look at the replay, how he got stumped. Wonderful piece of bowling by Shagun. Shimmies down the track. Misses the shot completely. That's a good piece of stumping by the wicketkeeper, but a wonderful performance by Shreni coming to an end. And not just his batting, but his running was extremely brilliant. Exceptional running by Shrenik along with Kamran, who's still at the crease. Sanjay Bora is the new batsman. He'll be taking strike, and Shagun bowling his next delivery. This is his third over, 18th of the innings. Oh, and that could be a big one on the first delivery faces. What a shot that is. Huge six. Wow, what a start. Brilliant start by Sanjay. Just have a look at that. Raw power on display here. Big six. Clearing the long off boundary so easily on his first delivery. Would you believe it? As if he's already played 10 overs. That's a good delivery. Trying to hit the big one, but misses that. The inside dish takes it to square leg fielder for a single. That's a good shot. Could be a boundary. One bounce into the fence. That's a wonderful shot. Just have a look at that. Wonderfully played by Kamran. Straight down the ground, straight as an arrow. Goes to the boundary. After just dropping once ahead of the ropes. 4 runs added to the tally. Kamran Ahmed, 117 not out. In the air, this could be a catch. And he's gone. There was a fumble, but eventually takes that. And what a knock by Kamran, but has to go back to the pavilion after that wicket by Shagun. 117 he scored. A brilliant century. A memorable one, and getting a big applause from the dugout and his teammates and the opposition as well. The way he's played. What a knock by his exceptionally talented batsman Kamran Ahmed. But that is a good piece of bowling. Enticed him again for the big shot, and this time trapped him in the flight and the spin as well. Good catch by the point fielder. Shagun gets his second wicket. This is his third over. He's bowled really well. And Dhawal Shah is the new batsman. And he'll take strike. That's a good shot. Will that be a boundary? That's a boundary on the first delivery he faces. Played it really nicely towards the deep square leg. Shagun again enticing the batsman in the flight, but this time the line was not right. Pitching outside the leg stump and spun further away from the leg stump, and that is a boundary on the first delivery. So 181 for 4 after 18 overs, 2 overs remaining. 19 required for the 200. It's a good shot and could be a single. So Sanjay and Dhaval have scored 12 runs together with only 4 deliveries among them. So that's a very good strike rate as far as the total contribution is concerned. Krishanu bowling his last third over. That's a good shot. The fielder does well at long off, just a single. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. Krishanu gets his first wicket. Was trying to hit the big one. Sanjay misses that completely. And Krishanu says, you miss and I hit. And that's another wicket to the Learner'S Academy Lions. Krishanu gets his first though. Just have a look at the replay. Krishanu bowling a straight delivery, flattish trajectory. He's missed that completely and the score is now 183 for 5. This is the 19th over. Sanjay, after hitting such a wonderful 6 on his very first delivery, comes back to the pavilion. Vicky is the new batsman. He'll be taking strike, the left-handed batsman. Krishanu has taken the first wicket in his third over. Oh, almost got rid of him on the first delivery. Was trying to hit it towards the onside. Misses that completely. Very close to the off stump. Krishanu is bowling a good over. This is his third. The score is 183 for 5. They need 17 for the 200 mark. Just 8 deliveries remaining. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. There's a fielder out there. Just a single. He's off the mark. Vicky and Dhaval back on strike for the last delivery of the 19th over. That's a wonderful shot by Dhaval. Could be a boundary. There's a fielder out there. He's coming back for the second. But Vicky not interested and could be a chance of a run out, but sent back by Vicky, and that's probably the end of the over. 184 for the loss of 5 wickets. 19 overs. 185. Beg your pardon there. 19 overs have been bowled. 185 for 5. Last 6 deliveries remaining. Will they be able to reach 200? 15 required for that. Shagun starting off with a wide. This is the last over of the innings and this is his fourth as well. So another extra given by the bowling team. 12 wides, which means that they've already bowled 12 extra deliveries and 2 no balls as well. So 14 extra deliveries till now. So 2.5 overs bowled. Oh, and this is the 15th extra of the innings. So 2.5 overs bowled in excess in a T20 match. That is a big deal. 15 extra deliveries. Oh, and that's a good one. Very well kept by the wicketkeeper. He's trying to hit the big one, Dhaval. Coming to bowlers next. Good delivery is played that nicely towards the long on. Should just be a single. Will he come back for the second? No. Oh, they're coming back for the second. And he's gone. But he did it for the team, sacrificing his wicket. Wonderful effort by Vicky. He knew that he would be run out. Still, he went for that second run. So that Dhaval could be on strike. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. The new batsman on strike is. The batsman on strike is Dhaval. The new batsman is at the non-striker's end. A single taken. 189 for 6. They need 2 big hits to reach the 200 mark. 3 deliveries remaining. Shagun pulling his last over. Oh, that's a good delivery. Appealing for an LBW, and the umpire not interested, but this will be a run out. It's Bhavya on strike, and he's missed the first one. Was trying to hit a big one. Shagun bowled a good delivery, and 1 delivery remaining in this first innings. 189 for 7, so they'll not reach 200, but that's such a handsome score already. Oh, and that's a wide. Still he's bowling wide, so not at all good bowling by Shagun. Another extra given as a freebie. Last delivery of the final over. In the air. Bhavya, will he come back for the second? It seems yes. Purvesh pushing him for the second, and 2 runs taken nicely by Purvesh. And that's the end of the 20th over. 192 for 7. The final score, and the target is 193 that the Learner'S Academy Lions will have to achieve to win this match. Great century by Kamran Ahmed. 117 he scored. That led to such a wonderful score of 192 for 7. in 20 overs, and we'll be joining you another 10 minutes from now for the second inning. Stay tuned, viewers. Don't go anywhere. Zot, Watson with his next delivery. Oh, that's edged. And that should be the first boundary in this match. That was a. In the air, this could be the first wicket. There's a fielder underneath that. And he takes a simple catch. So that's the first wicket. Oh, and that's a good shot. Should be a boundary. Shell, the left arm spinner, starting off with the full toss. That's a good shot by Kamran. Will that be a boundary? And oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a big one. What a big six that is. Absolutely. Krushanu is being introduced into the attack, and this could be a big one. The first delivery goes to the boundary. A full toss off. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's trapped him in the flight and should be a wicket for him. Cotton bowl, Neeraj. He bowled a very good first over and then continuing with the brilliant line that he's bowling. And the guile. Just have a look at that. Could be a wicket here. Could be a six. Tremendous hit for a six. Bowling his next delivery, Krushanu. Oh, and this could be another big one. What a big six that is. Wow. What a shot that is. This should be a boundary on the first delivery. Not only in just this tournament, but so many tournaments across the circuit. Oh, and that could be a very big one. That, that's a wonderful shot, but there's a fielder out there. He's dropped it, and that's a boundary. And this time over the covers. Could be. Oh, that could be a big one. That's a huge hit. Wow. Shagun bowling his next over. And he's got a wicket on the first delivery of his third over. That's a brilliant. Oh, and that could be a big one on the first delivery phases. What a shot that is. Huge six. Wow. That's a good shot. Could be a boundary. One bar of the ropes. 4 runs added to the tally. Kamran Ahmed, 117 not out. In the air, this could be a catch. And he's gone. There was a fumble. Dhawal Shah is the new batsman. And he'll take strike. That's a good shot. Will that be a boundary? That's a boundary on the first delivery faces. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. Trishanu gets his first wicket. Coming to bowlers next. Good delivery is played that nicely towards the long on. Should just be a single. Will he come back for the second? No. Oh, they're coming back for the second. And he's gone. But he did it for the team, sacrificing his wicket. Pulling his last over. Oh, that's a good delivery. Appealing for an LBW, and the umpire not interested, but this will be a run out. Good evening, all. We are back live with the second innings in this wonderful match in the NSCI Cricket League 2024. And this is a commentator, Shalin Gupta, welcoming all the viewers and spectators once again. So, performance racing Wolfpack will be bowling now. And Learner'S Academy Lions have to chase a big score to win this match. We're about to start the first delivery. Play says the umpire. Here comes the opening bowler. Oh, and that's a wonderful start by the pacer. Krish, the opening bowler, starting off really well. That came down into the right hander very sharply. Ankur Agrawal. Oh, and this time again, swinging it quite a lot into the right hander. First one's on the board, and this will be off the inside edge. So Ankur gets off the mark. Vineet is on strike now for the first time. Krish, the opening bowler, and 193 is the target that the Learner's Academy Lions have to score to win this match. And they're off the mark. Vineet on strike for the first time. That's a good delivery. Plays it nicely back to the bowler. Just a dot delivery to start with Vineet. Good delivery again. Just playing it with soft hands too. The backward point fielder. Another dot. What a start by Krish. Just one of the first four deliveries of his spell. Oh, and that's a wonderful pull shot. Could be the first boundary in the second innings. What a shot that is. A short delivery, and he was ready for that. Just have a look at that. So Vineet off the mark in style. That's the end of the first over with a good delivery. 5 for no loss after the first over. So Yatin starting off his first over, and that's a wonderful delivery, but missed by the keeper. Could be a boundary of the byes, and that reaches the fence. By single by the umpire. Left arm spinner starting off with a brilliant delivery, but unfortunately went to the boundary. Just have a look at that. Wonderful piece of bowling. Batsman missed that completely. Ankur facing Yatin. Good delivery. He's missed that completely. Wonderful piece of bowling. The perfect flight, and it's not easy for any spinner to bowl with a new ball, but Yatin doing a wonderful job. Almost getting a wicket for his team. Oh, that's a good delivery. Trying for a quick single, chance of a run out. Oh, and that's not a good throw. That's a good run they've taken, but could have been a run out. Slightly slow on the turf, the fielder there. But that was flirting with danger. Vineet was at the danger, running at the danger end. Oh, and that's bad, probably saving him. Good delivery again. Another single, this time pushing it towards the long off. That's a good shot this time. Could be a chance of a couple of runs. Taken easily. Vineet starting off really well in this innings. And that's the end of the second over. 14 without loss after 2. Yatin coming into bowl his next over. And that's a drop catch. Could have been the first wicket. That was played in the air. Not a controlled shot. But that should have been taken. Just have a look at the replay. That was the big wicket that could have come the bowler's way. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that should have been taken. He was underneath the ball nicely, but then dropped it. That's a dot delivery. That was a single, beg your pardon. That's a good shot by Vineet. Could be chance of a boundary. Oh, and he does well, but eventually the ball slides into the fence. Very good shot played over the mid-off fielder. Did really well to stop that, and eventually it rolled through the turf into the fence for a boundary. That's a wonderful shot. Could be another boundary. What a shot that is. And he's dealing in boundaries now. Vineet, just have a look at that. That's a very good shot. Waited for that and crashed it. Through point for a boundary. Wonderfully played. He's got a really solid bottom hand. So Krish being hit for some runs in this over. Vineet. That's a good shot again. They've not taken a single. Just a dot. Good delivery, and this time they take the single. Nice running by Ankur and Vineet. That's such a lovely shot. Just have a look at that. And Ankur hits his first boundary. What a shot that is. Hitting it from the back foot. 28 for no loss after 3, and an expensive over comes to an end. Krish hit for 3 boundaries in that over. Yatin continuing with his spell. This is the second over. The left arm spinner has bowled really well in his first over. This is the NSCI Cricket League 2024 powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort. This is the second innings of the match. 193 is the target for the batting team, the Learner'S Academy Lions. Yatin bowling his second over. That's a good start. Trying to take the quick single, Ankur, but sent back. Good piece of bowling by the left arm spinner. It's a very impressive pace at which he lures the batsman, entices him for the big shot. Wonderful bowling till now by Yatin. Just have a look at that. And this time he's pulled that towards the deep mid wicket. There's a fielder out there, should just be a single. Oh, and that's so close. The perfect delivery for getting a wicket, but eventually negotiated by Ankur, and Vineet back on strike. A single taken easily on the previous delivery, however, very close to the leg stump because it did take the inside edge. Yatin coming to bowl is next. He's played that nicely. Could be a boundary here. The fielder trying to stop that, and the ball will win the race again. It's a good shot by Vineet. Just have a look at that. He plays that brilliantly over the extra cover. Wonderfully played, wide off, long off. No chance for the fielder at mid off. Tried his best to chase that, but the ball won the race easily. Another boundary, so they're dealing in boundaries really well. And Vineet has raised to 21 of just 13 deliveries. Wow. Yatin bowling is next. Oh, and almost getting the edge. Wonderfully bowled. They've kept the slip as well, so good thinking by the captain Kamran. He's kept himself at the first slip. Oh, that's a good delivery. Played it nicely towards the deep backward square leg. Could be a boundary. Will be a couple of runs because the ball has stopped before the boundary. Couple added to the tally. And that's the end of the fourth over. 36 without loss. That's a wonderful start. 9 runs per over is a very good start if you're chasing a big score. Yatin finishes his second. So Neil being introduced into the attack, and that's a good shot for a single by Ankur. That's a good shot. Will be a boundary. Not a good delivery. A short one. He's pulled that nicely. Just have a look at that. Gave him a lot of time to pull that. It's a very good shot by Vineet, who's dealing in boundaries at the moment. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a big one. And that's a six, it seems. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, that's a six. What a shot that is. He's pulled that really well. Short delivery again, asking to be punished. Gets the treatment. Vineet is on fire. good shot. Just a single. Long on as well. That's a very expensive over till now. 12 already of the over. He's bowled just 4 deliveries, 2 to go. Vineet has raised to 34 of 18. What a performance by him. Oh, that's a wonderful shot again. Will that be a boundary? Oh, and that is a boundary. That's the 50 for the team. What a batting performance by these two. Ankur this time coming into the act. Hits it towards the wide of long off for a boundary. Good effort by the fielder again, but the ball eventually crossing the fence. Oh, and that's a good comeback. Good delivery, and this is the length that he has to be bowling throughout the over. The last delivery was only with the ball with the correct length, and that's the end of the 5th over, 52. Without any loss, that's a wonderful start. The run rate is above 10 runs in over, 10.4 to be exact. That's a great start by this opening pair. That's a wonderful shot. Will be a boundary. Parag being introduced into the attack. Oh, and he stops it just ahead of the ropes. So a couple to start this over. Vineet, 36 of 19, almost 200 is strike rate. Parag starting off his spell. Bowling his next delivery. Oh, and that's a complete miss. Was trying to play the wrong line. Should have played with a straight bat. Instead, he was trying to go towards the mid-wicket region. That's a good shot. Oh, but straight into the hands of the fielder. And the first wicket down. Parag strikes for the team. Gets the breakthrough. That was a good catch as well. And Vineet is the batsman going back to the pavilion. That's a big wicket. Was trying to hit the big shot, but couldn't clear the infield. And straight into the hands of Dhaval at covers. Vineet going back to the pavilion after playing such a wonderful knock, but he could have stayed for a few more overs. Definitely deserved a 50 today. Unfortunate. He just played that straight into the hands of the fielder at covers. Just have a look at that. Oh, that's a soft dismissal. The way he was playing, you could definitely say that it was a soft dismissal, and that's end of the partnership. Such a brilliant one for the first wicket. 54 for 1. And Parag gets the breakthrough for his team and gets his first wicket. Vineet, after playing such a wonderful knock, is back into the pavilion. Ankit Balaria as the new batsman starts really well, and that's a misfield. He'll be off the mark because of that. That's a good shot by Ankur this time. Could be a boundary. The ball's racing to the fence. It's a wonderful piece of batting by Ankur. He has taken charge now since a couple of overs. That's a delivery that was outside the off stump, inviting the batsman for the shot and gleefully accepted. Oh, and what a delivery. Very close to getting that wicket again. Look at the replay. Absolutely brilliant bowling to end the over. The score is 59. Oh, so close to the off stump. Brilliant bowling. 59 after 6 overs. 59 for 1. That's a very good over by Parag, in which he got the first wicket for his team and himself. Sunil coming into bowl his second over. The first one was an expensive one. 16 of that, and on strike is Ankit Balaria. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Cracked, but there's a fielder out there at sweeper cover. Just a single. That was a very good shot for a single. Just a single on that occasion, played towards the backward square. Ankit back on strike. Ankur takes a single to add to his tally. That's a good delivery. Oh, he's coming for the single, but sent back at the right time. Could have been disastrous had he gone ahead with the single. Kamran Ahmed is such a wonderful fielder, the captain of the team. Short delivery, but he's played that towards deep square leg and will be coming back for the second easily. 2 runs taken nicely. Oh, and that's another run on the overthrow. Not a good backing up this time by the Wolfpack fielders. PR Wolfpacks have played really well, and that's a wide by Sunil. So PR Wolfpack scored 192. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, and he's played that nicely. Should just be a single. There's a fielder out there at long off. Just a single. Ankit on strike. This time he's cut that nicely and in the gap as well. Could be a boundary. Nobody would be able to stop that. What a shot that is. Absolutely brilliant batting by Balaria here. Just have a look at that. Short delivery, asking to be punished, and Ankit hitting it really nicely. Was wide of the off stump as well. So easy pickings, but you have to put that in the gap. And Ankit does it in style. That's the end of the over. The score after 7 overs is 70 for 1. So 11 of that over, another expensive one by Sunil. And the run rate has again come back to 10 runs and over. So wonderful piece of batting by the Learner'S Academy Lions. Parag bowling his second over starts off with a wide, and the umpire takes his time but eventually gives that a wide. And probably that was the right decision. Oh, and that's a good comeback. And they're appealing for a caught behind. The wicket keeper looks so confident. But probably that was a gimmick to get a wicket. That was such a big appeal. That's a good shot, but just a single. The long off is there. Good delivery. Played nicely too, but just a dot delivery on that occasion. In the air. There's a fielder out there, but it will fall short of the long on fielder. Just a single. That's a good shot. Will he come back for the second? No, there's a fielder out there. Just a single. That's a good delivery. Sanjay being introduced into the attack. 74 for 1 after 8 overs. That's a good shot by Ankur, but there's a fielder out there, long on, doing well, restricting them to only a single. Just a single again. Ankur back on strike. Ankit Balaria has done well, 11 of 9. Ankur has been really good. He needs to stay till long at the wickets along with Ankit. 23 of 20 for Ankur. Sanjay bowling his first over. That's a good shot, but just a single again. Long on is there for that. Another single to add to the tally. That's a wonderful shot. Could be a boundary. Oh, and he does really well. Just a single, and why he is not running for the second one? This is not good running, and this time they take the second. So the throw was not good, but he definitely stopped 2 runs for his team. Just have a look at that. What an effort by the fielder at sweeper cover. Oh, he saved a couple there for the team. We're back live. Comes down the track. And this time could be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. That's played in the gap nicely by the batsman. And Ankur finishing the over with a boundary. It's a good shot. And the score after 9 overs is 84 for 1. So the run rate has come down slightly, but still it's almost 9.5. And this is the last over before drinks in the second innings. Parag will be bowling this, his third over. He's bowled well. He's taken a wicket as well and just given away only 11 runs. Oh, starts off nicely with a good delivery. Ankit Balaria was trying to play it cheeky. Just a dot delivery. That's a wonderful shot, but there's a fielder, just a single. That was played with some power. Good delivery again. And he's trying to take the quick single. Chance of a run out, but he's missed that. No, that's a good delivery. Good delivery again. Just a single. That's a good over by Parag till now. He's given away only 3 runs in this over till now. This is absolutely brilliant bowling. That's a good shot, but there's a fielder at sweeper cover. Just a single to end the over. Brilliant bowling by Parag. This is a very economical over, just 4 of that. And the score after 10 overs is 88 for 1. That's a wonderful piece of batting by the Learner'S Academy Lions batting lineup till now. And drinks being called for. We'll be back after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a ripper of a match. And we're back live after the drinks break. 10 overs 88. 105 required to win in the next 10 overs. Sanjay bowling his next over, starting off nicely. That's a good shot by Ankur. He's coming back for the second, Ankit Balaria. Wonderful running by the batsman here and the non-striker as well. Ankit Balaria pushed him for the second. That was a good throw from the deep. Directed, but he was easily home. Oh, and that's a good one. Oh, and he's missed that. There should be a boundary. That's a sloppy bit of work there by the keeper. It did swing in. Probably the reverse swing, but just have a look at that. That could have been stopped. It was a good delivery. Deserved a dot ball, but instead getting a 4 on that by a signal by the umpire. Good shot. Just a single. Good delivery. Sanjay coming back nicely with a good delivery. Ankit Balaria missing that completely. Oh, and he's played that brilliantly. Could be a big six. What a shot that is. A huge hit. And playing the short arm jab on that occasion. Just have a look at that. That's the 100 up with that big one. Short delivery asking to be punished. And he's taken into cleaners on that. It's a big one. Huge six towards the cow corner. And the 100 up for the team. So Sanjay, after bowling a good delivery, getting hammered for a big one. His economy rate has again increased to above 12. Almost 12. And that should be a wide again. So needs to be disciplined. They don't have that luxury of bowling the extras. 103 already on the board. They need only 90 runs to win now in 55 deliveries, which is definitely achievable. They have 9 wickets in hand. Good shot. He's done well to stop it. And that's the end of the over. 104 for 1 after 11. Parag bowling his last over. Starts off with a wide delivery. And that's a wide given by the umpire. A lot of extras being handed over as freebies. This is a 12th over. 104 for 1 after 11. Still the first delivery about to be bowled again. That's a good delivery. Good comeback after that wide. Just a dot delivery. Ankit Balaria missing that. He's trying to cut it. Both of them playing really well. Just 988 required to win now. That's a full toss. He's played it nicely towards the long on for a single. But Parag bowling a good spell. This is his 4th over. He's given away only 17 till now. So brilliant figures when you consider the scoring rate and the overall score. Coming to bowl his next delivery. On strike is Ankit. That's a wonderful shot, but straight into the hands of the fielder. That's a good catch by the captain, Kamran. That was a good shot, but in the air and not in the gap. And that's what has caused that wicket to fall down. And Parag gets his second. He's the one who's given the breakthrough again. And when it was needed the most, a big wicket here. Ankur going back to the pavilion after playing such a wonderful knock. We'll show you the replay, how he got out. Hit with a lot of power, slightly short. Deserved that treatment, but not in the gap. And unfortunately for the batsman, straight into the hands of the best fielder, Kamran. Doesn't drop such catches, and that's the second wicket down on the score of 104. 104 for 2. Parag takes his second wicket and gives another breakthrough to his team. 105 for 2 at the moment. So it's 106 for 2, beg your pardon there. But a very important wicket in the context of this game. Ankur was playing a brilliant knock. And Shaival coming into bat. He'll be taking strike and facing his first delivery against Parag, who's bowling his last over, but he's taken a wicket in his last over as well. 17 for 2. Look at the figures there. Absolutely brilliant. And when the run rate is above 9 runs an over, you have given only 17 of your 3.3 overs. You should be a really satisfied bowler. Good delivery, and he's played it nicely for a single off the mark on his first delivery. It's a good delivery. Should be a couple of runs, and there's a fielder out there who's chasing it. 2 runs taken. Ankit Balaria will have to stay till the end now. He's the one who'll have to take the team to the victory. Still a lot of cricket left in this match. 84 required to win. And 49 deliveries. Oh, and that's a good delivery. The last one of his spell. Almost got him a wicket there. Ankit Balaria had no clue about that, to be honest. That's the end of the 12th over. 109 for 2 after 12. A wonderful spell. Spin bowling coming to an end. Parag gives away only 20 runs and takes 2 important wickets in his spell. Absolutely brilliant bowling by him. Yatin bowling his third over. Called back into the attack, and that's a good start. A quick single taken by Shaival Sheth. Just punched it towards the extra cover for a single. A good delivery. Was trying to hit the big one, but missed that completely. In ties in the flight. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely too. Could be a couple of runs easily. Will be a couple easily. Ankit Balaria playing sensibly. And Yatin has bowled a wonderful spell as well. He's not got a wicket, but his bowling has been really effective. Good delivery. He's played it nicely. Two covers for a single. Kamran Ahmed stops it. Oh, that's a very good delivery. He's played that straight back to the bowler. Dot delivery. That's a good shot. Could be a single to end the over. That's the end of a good over. 114 for 2 after 13 overs. 7 overs remaining. And they need 79 to win in 42 deliveries now. So Kamran bringing himself into the attack, and has he taken a catch here or has he dropped it? It seems that's a drop catch. We'll have a look at the replay. Just have a look at that. Oh, and probably that was a drop catch. Would have got his first wicket on his very first delivery of the spell. Unfortunate for him. Ankit back on strike. 27 of 23. What a knock by him till now. Oh, he swept that nicely, but there's a fielder out there. Will he be able to stop that easily? Just a single. 78 to win. 77 to win now. Oh, and this could have been a catch. He's dropped it. It was a good effort, but would have been really happy to take that. Get his first wicket of this match. Just have a look at that. Struck really hard, but he almost got it there. Kamran popped out of his hands the last moment because probably the shot was it's really hard. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Zoom kar de bhai. Good delivery. He's played that nicely. Will he come back for the second? Seems yes. Good running by Ankit Balaria. And Shaival as well. Shaival as well. 2 runs taken by Shaival Shet. In the air, that seems to be a miss hit. Oh, but it falls short of the fielder. Just a single. Oh, and that's a shot that he was intending to play towards the mid wicket, but gets a single at long off. And that's the end of a good over by Kamran. Just 6 of that. 120 for 2 after 14. Last 6 overs remaining. They still need 73 to win. Stay tuned, viewers. Yatin bowling his last over. Ankit Balaria on strike. 29 of 25. Last 6 overs remaining. That's a good shot. This should be a single. There's a fielder out there. Cheval back on strike. Trying to hit the big one. That's a good shot. Could be a boundary. Will be a boundary for sure. It's a very good shot towards the deep backward square leg. Just have a look at that. Shuffled across the off stump slightly. Played it brilliantly over the backward square leg fielder for a boundary. This is brilliant batting by Cheval. The score is 125 now. They need 68 to win. In 34 deliveries, which is not impossible. Mark my words. A run rate of 12 is achievable. Last 5-6 overs. Oh, and this time it seems he's gone. Yes, that's edged. And he's taken a wonderful catch, the wicket keeper, Cheval. Going back to the pavilion. And Kumar Adnani takes a wonderful catch behind the stumps. That's a big wicket for the bowler as well. Yatin gets his first wicket in his last over. The score is 125 for 3. This is the 15th over. What a wonderful piece of wicket keeping that was. Brilliant catch behind the stumps. When this should be a boundary. Is that a wide? You'll have to just look at the umpires. No, that's by signal by the umpire. So 5 runs added to the tally. New batsman is Ashish and plays it nicely and gets off the mark with a quick run between the wickets. Oh, and that's edged and will be a couple. Oh, he's missed that. Should have been a single at the max, but they've come back for the second because of the misfield. That's a good piece of bowling by Yatin. He's bowled a good over. Unfortunately, the runs have been scored. Good delivery. He's played it nicely too with the straight bat. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end. That was a good call by Ankit Balaria, sending Ashish back, and that's the end of the 15th over. 133 for 3. Last 5 overs remaining. And they need 60 to win in 5. Kamran bowling his second over from the far end. Starts off with a wide. Looks to be that it has hit the helmet and probably will be 5 runs there. Yes. And that's a wide as well. So 6 will be added to the tally. It's a good shot. Just a single this time. Parag doing well. A short third. And he's coming back for the second. Wow, this is brilliant running. Absolutely brilliant stuff by both these players. Just a single this time. Oh, and they've taken another single. So there's a sloppy work by the fielding team, giving away such easy overthrows. Another couple taken by Ankit Balaria and Ashish. Malari on 32 now of 28, and Ashish starting off really well, 5 of 3. 8 already. 10 of the over till now. Oh, and it's cleaned him up. Kamran taking a big wicket, and Ashish going back to the pavilion. That's the fourth wicket down. The score of 143. That's a good piece of bowling by Kamran, the captain of the Learners. The captain of the performance racing Wolfpack team. Just have a look at that. Pitched up, full delivery. He was trying to hit the big one, missed that completely. And clean bowl. So Kamran bowling to Sumit Gupta, who's the new batsman, the captain of the team. Just a single and he's off the mark right from the word go. Playing it nicely towards long on. He needs to play a captain's knock here, Sumit. Oh, and in the air. And probably they'll come back for the second. 2 runs for the taking here. Ankit Balaria playing a good knock. 34 of 29 deliveries now. This is the 16th over and they have reached 146, so they need 140. They need 47 to win. In 25 deliveries, definitely achievable. Until the time Ankit Balaria is there. This match is not going away from the Learners Academy Lions. Mark my words. Last delivery of the 16th over. 25 deliveries remaining. Kamran has bowled a wonderful spell till now. 14 for 1 is figures. He's played that nicely and straight to the fielder, just a single to end the over. 147 on the board. And they've lost 4 wickets after 16 overs. 46 is what they need in 4 overs. And the run rate required is 11.5 runs an over, which is achievable when you have wickets in hand. They have 6 wickets at the moment in hand.
अगले दिन अपन चाय वाय पीने बाहर गए तो तूने मना किया कि कुकुम्बर मत डालो, और उसका लाल था इसलिए मैंने अपने आप के लिए नहीं लिया। क्या हो गया? मैं बोली भी उसको, कैमरा वाले को भी बुला। हो गया टॉस। क्या ये देखा? बाउंड्री। नहीं, कैप्टन था ना अपोजिट, और कैप्टन को पूछ के दिया, बट कैप्टन का सवाल ही नहीं आता है। मेरे को समझ नहीं आता ऐसा सब क्यों कर रहे हैं। कोई भी रहने दे, कोई भी झगड़ेगा तो अपन फॉल्ट में ही है बेटे। अच्छी टीम रहने दे या लड़ाकू रहने दे। मत जाना तू। कर रहे वही कर रहा है लेंस, तो लेंस चेंज करके जा बोल रही हूँ, ऐसा बोल। मैं उसको बोली हुई समीर को बुला ले करके, जाने क्या पता। गाय ने वो अच्छे के लिए ले गया रहेगा, पर तांबे को याद रखना चाहिए समय। चल याद नहीं रही, मैं बोली भी ना अभी, तो उसको पता होना चाहिए किस किसका उतना बुलाने को आई हो। बोल दिया मैंने। 162। हाँ जानता है, अमित इधर है, क्या कर सकते हैं।
So it's 162 for 4. 17 overs have been bowled. And Ankit Balaria is playing a gem of a knock, 48 of 35. They need 31 to win in 3 overs. We've got a match on the hands for sure. Kamran coming into bowl his next over. He's bowled really well for his first two, given away only 15 runs, has taken a wicket. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. Big wicket by Kamran. Ankit Balaria, in an effort to up the ante, loses his concentration. He's got clean bowl. Just have a look at that. He played so well before this shot, and this is the one which has led to his wicket. Wonderful piece of bowling by Kamran, sticking to the basics, bowling wicket to wicket line, and Balaria missing it big time. was trying to hit the big one, missed it completely, and Kamran says, "You miss and I hit," and that's a big wicket. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of bowling by Kamran. Slightly slower as well through the air. Such a brilliant knock by Ankit Balaria. He's back into the pavilion and 17 deliveries, 31 to win. What a time to have a wicket for Kamran and the Wolfpack team. Absolutely brilliant performance racing. Wolfpack gets the 5th wicket of the Learner'S Academy Lions. The new batsman is Shell. He'll be taking strike. And he'll have to do a lot of work here. Huge work cut out for this partnership. 17 deliveries, 31 to win. The captain Sumit Gupta is at the non-strikers and Shell facing his first delivery. Kamran coming into bowl is next. That's a good shot. Should just be a single. The long one is there. Oh, and that's a wide. Kamran not happy with the decision, but that was a good decision. To be honest, that was outside the line of the wide mark. So another extra added to the tally. Coming to bowl is next. In the air, will that be a catch? There's a fielder out there, but it falls short of him. Just a single. The long on does well. That's a very good over by Kamran. He still has one left up his sleeve after this one. Probably he'll bowl the 20th over as well. 15 deliveries remaining. 28 to win. This is a very close contest, but currently it is slightly inclined towards the fielding team. The wicket of Ankit Balaria has changed this match entirely. Oh, and that's a wide. This should be a boundary as well. Nobody stopping that, and 5 added to the tally. That's a poor delivery, to be honest. Oh, and he was trying to bowl the off cutter, but the line was not right. That should have been bowled from outside the off stump instead of the middle stump. It went further down, and 5 runs added to the tally. Could be a big moment in the game. Oh, and he's played that nicely. Will that be a boundary as well? 2 runs taken by Shell. Just 21 to win in 16 deliveries. 14 deliveries, I beg your pardon. Definitely achievable. 14 deliveries and 21 runs. Kamran coming to bowl is next. That's a good shot. He's cut that nicely and straight to the fielder. Just a single. 13 deliveries and 20 to win. 20 in 13 is the equation at the moment. Sumit on strike. And one big strike can put them in a comfortable position from here. That's a good shot, but in the cap, and probably he'll come back for the second. He's coming back for the second. Chance of a run out of the batting end. And it seems he's gone. Yes. That's a good throw by the fielder from the deep. He's gone back to the pavilion. Got run out on the second run. Sumit, the captain of the team, going back. That was a valiant effort by him, but there was never a second run. He should have run the first one slightly faster. But that's the end of his innings, and 6th wicket down now The score is 174 for the loss of 6 wickets. 19 required to win in 2 overs. This match is still on, guys. 2 overs, 19 is definitely achievable. Sanjay bowling the penultimate over. On strike is Shagun, who's a new batsman. He starts off nicely with a single. He's coming back for the second, but good piece of fielding by the fielder at deep point. Oh, and that's a no ball given by the umpire. That's a couple added to the tally. That's a free hit as well. So the license to Shagun now, who's come to the crease for the first time. Shell was the one who played the first delivery. Took a single on the no ball. Shagun, will he be able to hit a big one on this free hit? Oh, and probably could have done better with that. Just a single on the free hit. 16 to win now in 11 deliveries. This match is going down the wire for sure. 11 deliveries and 16 runs. On strike is now Shell again. One big hit and it can put them in a comfortable position. Oh, and this time trying to hit the big one. Coming back for the second. Oh, and that's a sloppy bit of work in the field. 2 runs taken easily. Oh, and that's a miss again. And they'll come back for the third as well. That is really sloppy. At this point of time, you can't allow them to take singles the way they have taken on that occasion. The previous delivery, 3 runs, when it could have been only a single. Should have been only a single. Just 13 to win now. In 10 deliveries, 13 to win. It's a good shot. Didn't get the connection. Just a single. Good piece of running by Shell, taking the strike back. He has the capability to hit the big ones as well. 9 deliveries and 12 to win. What a chase this has been. 12 to win in 9. 4 wickets remaining for the Learner'S Academy Lions. That's a good shot. Will he come back for the second? It seems no. Just a single. Shagun back on strike. 8 deliveries and 11 to win now. Oh, that's a good delivery by Sanjay. Brilliant. Under pressure. That's a good shot. There's a fielder out there, just a single. So that's the end of the over, and the score is 183 for 6. 10 required to win in the last over. This match is going down the wire. Ripper of a match till now. 10 of 6. So Shagun will be taking strike, and the last over being bowled by Kamran. There's a first delivery. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling by the captain. 5 deliveries, 10 to win. What a match we are having at the Somaya Cricket Ground in the NSCI Cricket League 2024. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And the NSCI Cricket League 2024, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort. Absolutely brilliant match happening at the Somaya ground at the moment. That's a good shot. There's a fielder out there. Should just be a single. And he'll come back for the second. 2 runs taken easily. And Shagun getting the third one as well. So 3 added to the tally. 7 required to win in 4 deliveries. One big shot can seal the deal here. Will Shell be able to hit a big one? Kamran coming to bowl is next. That's a good shot in the gap. Will that be a couple of runs? He's coming back for the second, but no response from Shagun. So 3 deliveries and 6 runs to win. What a match we are having here. 6 runs required from 3 deliveries. On strike is now Shagun. Kamran has been a hero in the first innings. Will he be able to become the hero in the second as well? Bowling the last over. That's a good shot. Should come back for the second. And Shagun says no. So 5 to win in 2 deliveries. The boundary can seal the deal here for the team. But Kamran has been brilliant, to say the least. This is the last over. Couldn't get better than this for the viewers here and the spectators who have come from their locations to watch this match live at the Somaya Cricket Ground. Coming into bowl is next delivery. Kamran, the penultimate delivery. That's a good shot this time. He should be coming for the second. And Shagun this time responding, but will be run out. That's a very slow run taken by Shagun. And they need a boundary on the last delivery to win an epic match here. Great performance by Kamran. Gets a run out on the penultimate delivery. 4 to win in 1 delivery. So Watson is the new batsman as a non-striker. And Shell facing the last delivery. Kamran coming in. Oh, and he's asked Vatsal to not back up too long. One delivery remaining. Last delivery of this match. We still don't know whose match this is going to be. That's a good shot, but Kamran has done really well. He's won the match for his team. And what an over by him. And the performance. Racing. Wolfpack team win this match by a very narrow margin of 2 runs. 190 for 7 is what the Learner'S Academy Lions could manage. And what a great last over. Brilliant stuff by Kamran, who seals the victory for his team. And he's been the protagonist in this victory without a shadow of a doubt. A century as well in the first innings, and then some really good bowling under pressure. Leading from the front, the captain Kamran Ahmed. And this match has been won by the Performance Racing Wolfpack team by a very narrow margin of just 2 runs. And we thank all the viewers for joining in for this match. We'll join you for another match in the NSCI Cricket League 2004. And this will be the last league match of the tournament, which is about to start in some time. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Oh, and that's a wonderful pull shot. Could be the first boundary in the second innings. What a shot that is. So Yatin starting off his first over, and that's a wonderful delivery, but missed by the keeper. Could be a boundary of the byes. And that reaches the fence. By single by the umpire. It's a dot delivery. That was a single, beg your pardon. That's a good shot by Vinny. It could be chance of a boundary. Oh, and he does well, but eventually. That's a wonderful shot. Could be another boundary. What a shot that is. Yatin coming to bowl is next. He's played that nicely. Could be a boundary here. The fielder trying to stop that. And the ball will win the race again. That's a good shot. Will be a boundary. Not a good. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a big one. And that's a. Oh, that's a wonderful shot again. Will that be a boundary? Oh, and that is a boundary. That's a good shot. Oh, but straight into the hands of the fielder. And the first wicket down. That's a good shot by Ankur this time. Could be a boundary. The ball's race. Ankit on strike. This time he's cut that nicely. And in the gap as well. Could be a boundary. Nobody would be able to stop that. What a shot that is. Oh, he saved a couple there for the team. We're back live. Comes down the track. And this time could be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. Oh, and that's a good one. Oh, and he's missed that. This should be a boundary. That's a sloppy bit of work there by the keeper. Oh, and he's played that brilliantly. Could be a big six. What a shot that is. Coming to bowl his next delivery. On strike is Ankit. That's a wonderful shot, but straight into the hands of the fielder. That's a good catch by the captain, Kamran. Sheval back on strike. Trying to hit the big one. That's a good shot. Could be a boundary. Will be a boundary for sure. It's a very good shot to. Oh, and this time it seems he's gone. Yes, that's edged. And he's taken a wonderful catch, the wicket keeper. Oh, and this should be a boundary. Is that a wide? We'll have to just look at the umpires. No, that's off really well. 5 of 3. 8 already. 10 of the over till now. Oh, and it's cleaned him up. Kamran. Oh, and it's cleaned him up. Big wicket by Kamran. Ankit Balaria. The wicket of Ankit Balaria has changed this match entirely. Oh, and that's a wide. This should be a boundary as well. Nobody's put them in a comfortable position from here. That's a good shot, but in the cap, and probably he'll come back for the second. He's coming back for the second chance of a run out of the batting end. And it seems he's gone. Yes. That's a good throw by the fielder from the deep. To bowl his next delivery, Kamran, the penultimate delivery. That's a good shot this time. He should be coming for the second. And Shagun this time responding, but will be run out. That's a very slow run taken by Shagun. And they need a boundary on the last delivery.